Hi, I'm back, kind of. Probably not gonna go back right away to weekly uploads, but there are 2 or 3 scheduled videos coming up in the next week or so, so look forward to more content. I promised that I would do a what's on my phone video as like a kind of warm-up. For reference, this is the phone I had before. This is the reason I needed a replacement. I added the sticker for dramatic effect, as you can see. This is the iPhone 3. I didn't have a new phone until my iPhone 3 broke. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of phone this is. Shows how much I know. But it's an Android. I kind of prefer Android over iPhone. Sorry, but I think it's a Blue Note Android. It's a new phone. Good enough for me. On the outside you can see a very plain, clear case and a pop socket because that's what all the cool kids have. I added a sticker of an owl on the pop socket. This is what my phone looks like when I open it. I hope this is entertaining. I don't know if that'll focus. Okay, that is my first screen of the phone. The first, what do you even call it? I don't know. The first layer of the things on my phone. I'll probably show maybe some other footage giving a better close-up, but maybe you're able to notice that wallpaper is from Whisper of the Heart, my favorite Ghibli film. As for the stuff that's actually on my phone, the first little folder you'll see here is labeled messaging. And it just has a bunch of the apps or whatever that I would use to talk to other people. First up is Facebook. I have not opened this in months. I don't think I've posted anything in years, but I mostly use it to communicate with my relatives. Then WhatsApp, Text Now. Text Now allows you to call and text without having to pay. Hangouts, I mostly use it to send really bad memes to family and friends. And then Discord, use that to join communities and stuff. Yeah, I'm great at this. Next folder is labeled Google. Basically has all the pre-installed stuff I'm kind of not gonna use, like Google Go, Assistant, Files, Amazon, Weather. I'll look through those, I don't know, once a millennia. Right beside that I have Gmail, which of course I use all the time. I have one game right now that I'm playing actively. Tiny Tower. Do you know Tiny Tower? I have been addicted to Tiny Tower since it first released. Since I was a child, I've been playing and replaying Tiny Tower. I don't think it'll ever stop. Do I need help? I don't know. But that's the game I'm playing now in my spare time. Then we have this string right here. First of all, the folder labeled YouTube. It has all the stuff that I might use to make YouTube videos on my phone and stuff related to that if I want, like YT Studio, YouTube Studio. InShot is a video editor. Audio Video Manager, VLC, Canva. I've been using it for years. If you need a simple like design app that is free, or even it's a website too I've been using for years to make thumbnails and graphics, it's so useful and easy and awesome. I'm not sponsored, but I love it. Background remover, pretty simple, speaks for itself. I use that a lot when making various thumbnails. YouTube, I don't think I have to explain that to you. Let's see what I watch if you're so curious. That's basically what I watch. Commentary videos, skits. Next up, Instagram. I check that every 2 weeks. So if you sent me a message, I'm so sorry. I always feel bad, but at the same time, I try to distance myself from Instagram in particular. I post pictures of my puppy has an Instagram, at SunPuppySam, shameless plug. I will promote that more than my own Instagram because I don't post that often. Then Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I'm extremely active, overly active on Twitter. Then, this is my favorite folder actually. It's labeled reading/writing. And it has what you would guess is in a folder of that name, all the apps that I use to read and write, because that's, what I do. We've got Evernote, the website and app that allows me to take notes of my random thoughts and, things I need to remember. We've also got Pure Writer, which is basically the same thing. I'll show you. Evernote is basic notebook stuff, but PureWriter I'm starting to like a little more because it doesn't glitch all the time. Also, it has a really cool, clean, you know, format setup, and it basically backups every single thing you write, so even if you delete it on purpose or accidentally, it'll save it somewhere else. So I got all these folders about, I don't know, music, poetry, YouTube video ideas. I got so many ideas. Moving on to reading apps. We have NetGalley Shelf, and also a Google shortcut to the website NetGalley. Then Read Era, which basically allows you to download ebooks and keep them. So I have right now Dreaming in a Perfect World by Michael Tavon and The Frequency of Moonlight by Maurice Jackson. Then we have Libby. Not really going to give you a tour of that one just because it's basically a library app and I haven't really used it yet. I don't know why. Goodreads, another Google shortcut to Goodreads because I didn't want to bother with the app. It just crashes so much. Then we have Webtoon. My favorite Webtoons, if you're curious, are Bastard, Home Sweet Home, and Dr. Frost, I think it's called. Those three that I just keep rereading. I've got a Google shortcut to the website Manganello. Yar har har. I promise you, I buy manga, I support manga artists, but every once in a while there are manga series and chapters that will not be translated into English officially until like 5 years from now. So come on, let's be honest. I will look up those chapters and manga in their unofficial English translations on the site, and I'm reading way too many at one time. That is the entire reading writing folder. I spend a lot of time on all of these. Next up, the music folder. Yay! Alright, so to sum up, we got Spotify. I'll show you that in a quick minute. FM radio, that was pre-installed. It's useful sometimes. I kind of hate most of the songs on the radio. Piano Melody, I probably should just delete that. It's this really glitchy piano app. And then, my favorite two apps, Piano 2 Notes and Voice Recorder. Why are those my favorite two apps? I will show you. Suspense. I will show you things I've been listening to. I will expose my music taste. I've been listening a lot to Summer Jazz playlist, No Straight Roads OST soundtrack. No Straight Roads is a game on the PS4 and the soundtrack is out of this world. Highly recommend. I've been obsessed with that game lately. The Broveries podcast. I like podcasts too. Broveries podcast is a podcast by two of my YouTube buddies, Sadie and Ashton. I will link their channels down below, and maybe I'll link the podcast as well so you can listen to it. They're two roommates, they talk about stuff, memes, I love it so much. Now on to the good stuff. Piano 2 Notes is an app that transcribes what you play on the piano, on a real physical piano, and then you record it and it transcribes what you play into sheet music. And I love it, it's very useful to me. I have played around with it a bunch. Yeah, so basically I can refer back to that. I'm not going to play all the songs. I also have Voice Recorder, which I do not use for my voice. I use it for the piano, once again, because it's a very crisp audio quality that I like, and rather than transcribing things to sheet music, it just allows me to record random thoughts and ideas musical-wise. Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? The third and final layer, which is basically just 3 things. Alright, I'm gonna expose myself so much. First up, a Google shortcut, again, to a website rather than an app. The title is Dubbed Anime. Alright, same thing with Manganello. Listen, I support legal streaming. If you get it, you get it, alright? Don't attack me. Next up, Tubi. Maybe you've seen ads of this on YouTube. That's how I first heard about it. What do you know? Marketing works. Tubi is basically free Netflix, that's what they're calling themselves, I guess. They have a really limited selection, but good enough, you know? It's the kind of thing you can't believe it's free. If you're looking for some kind of a review, it's not a scam. It isn't. It's pretty straightforward. You can look at categories. Viki. This is Netflix for K-dramas and C-dramas. These are 100% legit. Not like dubbed anime or manganello. This is legit. They have the rights to share these, which is why you have the option of paying for certain stuff. So there you go. That is this new phone. I know no one cares. I just wanted a nice chatty video to help me get back into the groove of things and just get a bunch of stuff out of my system. Don't expect weekly uploads, but I'll probably title this something like I'm back, because yeah, I'm back to making videos. Thanks for sticking around with this garbage, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever it is.